Hi, I'm Richard Byrne. In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of Microsoft Forms settings for when you're giving a quiz using Microsoft Forms. I have a complete series of videos on how to use Microsoft Forms for quizzes, and you can see those linked up in the description of this video, but this video here will just cover the settings. So I've already created this Microsoft form and this quiz using Microsoft Forms. In the upper right corner under More Form Settings, there's some really neat settings that you can apply. So for example, we can say who can fill out this form. You can say only people in my organization. You can automatically record their name, and you can limit them to one response per person. Selecting that option for recording name will allow you to skip adding a question called your name. However, I still like to do that just in case something goes wrong. I'm absolutely sure I have a record of my students' names. It's also nice if you have a student who likes to be called something different than what their email account or what their Microsoft account might say, particularly if the student account was set up by your IT director who is working from just a list of names. This student might want to be called something different. For example, somebody might have a nickname, maybe they use their middle name instead of their first name. It's nice to have students be able to add in their own name the way they want it written. Now, we can also say here options for responses, accept responses, or turn off responses. If we turn off responses, we can put in a little note. We can set a start date and an end date for how long students have to complete the form. You can see here, start at 11, end at 11:15. We can shuffle the order of questions. We can say all questions, or we can lock specific questions into a sequence. I'll say all questions. You can add a customized thank you message and say, thanks for taking the quiz. And we can now do response receipts and allow receipt of responses after submission, get email notification of each response. And we also have, of course, at the top, show results automatically to students, or you can turn that off and they will have to wait until you've reviewed all the responses in order to see their scores. I'm going to leave that one turned on for this quiz. So that's an overview of some of the settings that you might want to apply to the quizzes that you give using Microsoft Forms. As always, for more tips and tricks like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel or check out practicaledtech.com.